Eric Garner's video shook America, but in 2014, social media was still evolving. Platforms like Twitter and Facebook amplified his case, but the national dialogue often split along political lines. By 2020, the digital landscape had changed. George Floyd's death was live-streamed into living rooms, smartphones, and feeds worldwide. The video transcended borders. Protests erupted not only in Minneapolis or New York, but in London, Berlin, Sydney, Tokyo. Over 60 countries marched in solidarity. It was the largest protest movement in U.S. history. After Eric Garner, policy discussions began but often stalled. New York passed the Eric Garner Anti-Chokehold Act in 2020, 6 years after his death. Yet Pantaleo, the officer who killed him, remained on the force until 2019. George Floyd's case, however, brought sweeping momentum. Cities began banning chokeholds and neck restraints. Calls to defund the police entered mainstream politics. Corporations, universities, and government agencies pledged to address systemic racism. The U.S. House of Representatives passed the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act in 2021, proposing bans on chokeholds, limits on qualified immunity, and increased accountability. Yet in the Senate, the bill stalled, blocked by partisan deadlock. As civil rights attorney Ben Crump said, "If America can reform its policing after George Floyd, then his death will not be in vain." But for many activists, the reforms remain incomplete, piecemeal changes rather than systemic transformation.